Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of Winging It. First of all, I want to do a quick shout out to 2 or 3 individuals of our video that we shot on the new truck, the new little Jeep there. It's not new, but it's new to us. We actually had people subscribed and said that they saw it and everything. Appreciate it, guys. You know, like and subscribe. Anyway, I looked it up on YouTube and I have not found this. It's called a Meatloaf Sundae, which is going to be composed of onions, sauteed onions. You're going to make a meatloaf. We got mashed potatoes and gravy. We're going to have brown gravy. And as soon as I can get, I've got the wet ingredients already started with a half a cup of finely chopped onion, half a cup of finely chopped bell pepper, and a little bit of garlic, Dijon mustard. I will have everything in the comments below. And let me get this all incorporated with the ground beef. I'm going to use about 2.5 pounds of ground beef. I've got 2 pans ready and greased up just in case it fills up. I don't want to go over like 2/3 of the way full because of the fat content. I'm using an 80/20 ground chuck. So let me get all this incorporated. We got the potatoes boiling, got the onions started up. I'll get this all incorporated, ready to go in the pan, and we'll be right back. Okay everybody, we are back. The onions are sauteing or caramelizing, whichever you want to talk. Potatoes are going really good. And I've got everything mixed up here. And I have never made meatloaf and when you add milk to it. But I've got about a half a cup of milk in here to start out with. And we're getting ready to fill these bread, I call them a bread pan, meatloaf pan. Like I said, I don't want to go more than 2/3 full because it's an 80/20 ground chuck, and I'm going to allow for a little bit of fat to rise, then we're going to pour that off. But another thing I meant to mention when we started this is if you've got small children, wait till you see the finished product. They're going to love it. Okay, I'll get this in the pan, get it in the oven. We're going to get everything going. We're going to put it in an oven about 350 degrees for about, I'm going to give it an hour. And I'll put the meat thermometer in it and check it and everything. You don't want to really crush it down. I'm basically just forming it because it's going to have a little bit of shape to it. So there's what we've got. Onions, garlic, bell pepper. But like I said, we're going to have onions on the finished product with a little bit of gravy on it. Like I said, you'll see this. Alright, we'll be back as soon as I pull these out of the oven. See y'all in a minute. Okay, we are back. Do those onions look good or what? Caramelized and ready to go. Over here, that is probably about a half a dozen or so medium to large potatoes boiled down. You can use you could use instant potatoes, but no, I don't believe in that. Use the real stuff. That is would be your own thing on how you want to make your mashed potatoes. I've seen people use water. I've seen people use milk. This particular recipe here is a little bit of salt, milk, and butter. About a half a stick of butter to start out with. Now you may or may not need any more. And as for the meatloaf, we haven't checked it yet, but as you can see on the timer there, we still got about 40 minutes. So with that, we will be back in about 40 minutes when we pull this stuff. Alright. Okay, we are back. Everything's out of the oven. I run it up to about 160, 162 and pull it. It's going to cook a little bit more. Anyway, what I did in the meanwhile everything was cooking, the onions got sauteed, the potatoes got cooked. And I did some brown gravy. You can use your favorite brown gravy, it doesn't matter. But I had a request for extra gravy, so 2 packs, 4 cups of gravy. They love it. Anyway, what we got here, we're getting ready to start. I'm going to build this thing for you. So what you want to do is you want to start out with a slice of this meatloaf. Okay? And you want to go mashed potatoes, just a layer. You don't want to, there's nothing special. You want to use another layer of meatloaf, and you want to glob your mashed potatoes on like that, like it's a mound of ice cream. Then come over here, get you a few other onions on it. Get the right spoon here. Drizzle it over it. My crew likes a lot of gravy. And fresh out of our garden are cherry tomatoes. And there you have it, a meatloaf sundae. These things are very popular here at the house. I don't have to taste it. I mean, I will taste it, but these things don't last very long here at the house. So strongly advised. Do you not think your kid would love that? I mean, look at that all the way around. It looks like a big ice cream sundae. Totally cool. All right, we're gonna leave it with you. You guys be safe, and remember, be cool, love Jesus. We will check you guys next week. Again, thank you for the outreach from you guys that noticed the Jeep. We'll throw a few pictures in of what I've done. I've added a little signage to it and everything. So again, appreciate it. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.